Val versus CS. Fine. Fine. Okay. Fine, I'll watch it. I'll give you genuine points, and I'll prove to you that you're a dumbass. Okay? Is that fine? I'll watch Valorant versus CS.
Not too long ago, I was a Valorant player, running around shooting lasers out my fingers, throwing up firewalls, and teleporting around.
Okay.
I mean, I did used to
This guy's just a simp. I can't
enjoy
really tell.
this, somehow. I've now
Okay.
found myself enjoying Counter-Strike more than Valorant, and I thought it'd be fun to retouch on an old video I made and try to see the games from both perspectives. Think of me as the middleman between Counter-Strike and Valorant, since they both hate each other so much.
They don't. Only CS people hate Valorant. No Valorant people hate CS. Okay? I've never seen people generally hate on CS that play Valorant. Most people that play Valorant don't even know what CS is. Because they're fucking Zoomers.
1000 bits. Hey, I'm a Valorant player. I'm not gonna read the rest, buddy. It is what it is. Sorry.
Bro,
If
like,
you're wanting to make the switch from Valorant to CSGO similar to me, or just want a way to get better at CSGO, then look no further than the sponsor of today's video, Leadify. With
Bro.
Leadify, you can track your CSGO. One day while playing with some friends, we
Sorry.
decided to do an op tournament, and my 14-year-old self thought it'd be pretty funny if I downloaded some front page of Google hacks and try and destroy them in the tourney. Now, I'm pretty sure any smart person knows that is a horrible idea,
Yeah.
because private matches are vax
he's 13-year-old, man. Like, does it really matter? Let's be honest. Like, come on, unban these fucking kids already. Like, come on, Valve. Don't be like that. This kid just wanted to like have fun. I get it, honestly. I hate cheaters, but like, come on, man. Like, I generally hate cheaters on all games, especially casual games like Minecraft and CS, which are more cheater oriented. Like, come on, Valve. It's just fucking kids.
secured. Even offline matches with bots are back secured. Let's just say I didn't ever play CSGO much after that. Jump forward about 7 years and I start playing Valorant. The game scratched that itch that I used to enjoy from CSGO, but it never fulfilled it. I honestly didn't even know why I enjoyed it, but it wasn't until I decided to make a video comparing Valorant to CSGO, I once again realized that Counter-Strike
That video probably got like really bad dislike ratio. I'm just saying.
is way more enjoyable. So let's go over some things from that video.
Unless you say that CSGO is arguably better on every single point, you're gonna get dislikes. It doesn't matter what you say.
And compare them to my opinion now.
I'm
Let's
just
start
saying.
with the community real quick. Now, my opinion before was that
Both
CSGO
are
was
cringe.
way more toxic than Valorant, and while that's somewhat true, it's also really not.
He's about to lose to a fucking furry, dude. You're about to a fucking anime versus a furry right now. Who y'all think's gonna win?
I didn't realize that the toxic lobbies I had been experiencing in CSGO were because of my bad trust factor. Trust factor is pretty much a way to determine what type of lobbies a player should be experiencing, depending on how many times they've been reported or how new their account
Wait,
is.
what?
Pretty much if you have a bad trust factor, you'll get put in bad toxic lobbies.
Oh, so that's why I face no toxic people in Valorant, and I face the most toxic piece of shit on CS, because I'm used to having toxic teammates on dog shit teammates on CS, and I just flame them. Okay, makes sense.
Meanwhile, if you have a good trust factor, you don't meet too many people like that. You'll actually meet cool, chill people. As for the Valorant community, I haven't really been involved in it anymore, but from what I've seen, the community is getting worse. The content as well has really stayed the same.
The kill you get will give you an ara.
And from what I said in my previous video, I definitely still think CSGO content is superior. If anything, it's getting better. But to be honest, I never really fit the demographic of Valorant to begin with, so I could see why some people would never want to make the switch to CSGO. And if toxicity bothers you, you could just as easily do voice_enable0 or play with some friends. I mean, Valorant definitely has some toxicity as well, but where's the fun without some of that? Hello, team.
Hey, what's up,
Shut your bitch ass up.
Oh, okay.
I've never played with a guy like that, me personally. That's just unlucky, man. I'm sure like you had to deal with that. That's fucked up.
Have some fun here, man. I get bullied in every game I play.
No.
No, you don't. There's no toxic, bro.
Chill. I'm sorry.
I think I'm just gonna kill my- I just can't really compare the communities here just because how different they are. Valorant's art style and CSGO's art styles are just completely different, so it's gonna attract different people. Some of those people will never make the switch because of that alone, which I think is fair. In a perfect
Damn, that guy's cracked.
world, I think we should get along, but that's
No, we don't.
Probably not.
No, because CS is a bunch of toxic kids that don't accept us. It's fine.
gonna happen. I think it's just the console wars all over again. Now, moving on
That's
to my
worse.
opinions about skins. I said that Valorant skins were better.
One shot. CS wins. They have motion customization. You can sell the skins. And that's one of the only things I'll accept. Yes, CS did it better. I like the animations of Valorant, and I like using most guns on Valorant more. But CS has like more value. You will never lose money buying a skin. I mean, you'll lose some money, but like you can just sell your skins, and you're like, you made everything back. It's fine. You can make money. You can make money playing Valorant, you know. And I've leveled up and gotten some cases that are like $2-3 sometimes. That's really cool, you know.
better than CS skins.
Most L opinion incoming, by the way. No shot, he just said Valorant skins are. I can't even tell apart, like, what the fuck is a skin and what is not.
I'll try to explain why I said that. If you're just looking at the aesthetics or whatnot, the skins in Valorant are way different than Counter-Strike. I think all Counter-Strike players should be able to agree that this skin in Valorant has objectively more to offer than this skin in Counter-Strike.
She will tell it. She will say it.
Now that's only if you look at it face value. If you compare the time and the effort, the animations, and the different variants, it does seem like it would offer more. But
no, because factory new, field tested, minimal wear, shit like that. Also, there's floats on skin. Even if you take it face value, CS has more. Like, you will never have the same skin with another friend. If two people stand next to each other, they will never have the same skin. That's why CS is better.
But just because a skin
in terms of skins, holy shit, I'm gonna get clipped.
Valorant looks cool and has different animations doesn't make it better. I'm really trying to explain things here for a Valorant player to understand, because before I got involved in CS skins, I thought that Valorant skins were better too. Now I know it sounds a bit cliche, but it's really just judging a book by its cover. Yeah, Counter-Strike skins may seem boring compared to Valorant ones, but if you don't actually know anything about Counter-Strike, including multiple patterns and float values, limited quantities, and so much more that would take up a whole video, it does kind of make sense why a Valorant player would think it's better than CS skins. But the more I learned, the more I realized how wrong I was. I can't even begin to try to explain CS skins compared to Valorant, or try to make a Valorant player understand.
Okay. Me personally, I enjoy using Valorant skins because of the sound, and solely because of the sound and animation. Some of them are cringe. I have like Solarity, I think. Solarity Vandal. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me check. Vandal. Is it that? No, it's not Solarity. It's like a gun with a ball. It reloads really weird, but I enjoy using it because the sound it makes is really satisfying.
Stand it. And going back to Valorant and playing it, the skins almost seem too distracting, and because they're not unique compared to Counter-Strike.
Yeah, have you seen the amount of fucking like TikTok hours most people have in our age? What do you mean too distracting? There's Subway Surfers usually in every video on TikTok. Of course it's gonna be distracting. They know what people they have. They don't have 40-year-olds playing this game. They have like 13 to 25-year-olds.
It almost makes them more boring. I mean, most people in Valorant only use the popular skins, or people just shit on them about it. So all you do is see the same skins every damn game.
Because they sound cool. Like, I would use Neptune Vandal if I had it.
Most popular skins are Prime, Reaver, Oni, Spectrum, or any skin.
I have the Vandal, the Reaver, and I have the Prime Phantom. I like the sounds. I would still use them.
Skins that have cool animations. The only thing that differs from skins in Valorant are these different variants you can buy for a skin, but some of them just look like complete shit and nobody uses them. So if me and my friends both buy the same bundle, they're gonna get boring quick. I mean, I guess you could put gun buddies on them too, but like, come on. The Valorant store also sucks ass how it's randomized every 24 hours, so if I want a skin, it may take days for it to show up in my shop, or hell, even weeks. Also, Valorant does not have a marketplace, which immediately makes buying skins seem pointless to me. I mean, other than just playing the game and wanting cool skins, that's about it. I definitely regret all the skins I bought in Valorant that I could have spent on Counter-Strike, and made actual money from it as well. But we live and we learn. I think my take on skins in the video was probably the worst received part by the Counter-Strike community, but I don't really blame them.
Dude, wrap it up, man. Please, this guy needs to wrap it up here. There's no way he keeps talking for 1.5 minutes about skins. Please stop.
Now, onto the thing I think I had the worst take on in the whole video, the gameplay. I could not have been more wrong comparing gameplay from Counter-Strike to Valorant. Going back to Valorant for a bit made me realize how much of a crutch abilities are. No one would be good in this game if it wasn't for them. Yeah, that's the whole point of the game, but it just irritates me how little gunplay is actually involved. Even if you're good at shooting in Valorant, if you're bad at the abilities or countering them, you're not going to be good at.
No, that's not true. Especially on the first few acts, a lot of people that were Counter-Strike players just instantly went to Radiant. I personally think if you can click heads using the certain guns, you should be fine not using that much abilities. But like basic ability usage, a fucking toddler could use. I don't know what he means by good at abilities. Like if you're a duelist, for example, I guess if you're forced into important roles like let's say Sentinel or like Smokes, you should be fucked if you don't know how to use your abilities and you grief your team. But still, if you consistently can play Duelist or Initiator and you know how to pop flash, like you know that from CS, it's fine. But like if you click heads, you're fine. I don't know. It's just game sense and knowing when to use what. But like I don't know. Abilities are not that crucial in some cases.
At the game. I almost feel like most Valorant players would be really good at CSGO if they only relied on gunplay in some game sense. The fact that CSGO is so simple makes it more fun. People have
No, CS is not that simple. I don't like that you're stuck in the whole game playing a role. Yeah, that's the only bad part about quote unquote gameplay in my opinion. It feels smoother to play Valorant and also it's you get punished like really hard on Valorant for misplaying in terms of game sense. In CS, I feel like it's more of like how do I say this? The mechanics are harder, okay? Mechanical gameplay in CS is way harder. Like knowing how to crouch spray, controlling your spraying, positioning, movement. Everything is way harder. But in Valorant, you get punished harder. That's what I'm trying to say.
to adapt their playstyles for different people, learn new smoke lineups, new wall bangs, or just so many things you wouldn't even think about. Valorant on
What the fuck is that? We also have lineups in Valorant, but they're mostly for abilities that do damage and after you plant the spike and shit.
the other hand, I always just use my abilities in my hours of playtime. I never really learned anything, to be honest, and Valorant just seems like they're adding abilities and agents with no thought, kind of similar to Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six used to be tactical, and the operators being added felt like they were meant to be in the game. Meanwhile now,
When a projectile lands, it deploys a canister onto the floor. The canister opens up and bees.
Valorant has had an expiration
What the
date on it
fuck?
ever since they made the game about abilities. Only so many things can be added before it gets annoying or repetitive. Meanwhile in Counter-Strike, the only thing that changes are new
See, in CS you can go utility or entry frag when you own. Yeah, that makes sense. I get that. You see in CS though, a lot of people just I don't know, I got bored of it. I got bored of it really fast. Like it's repetitive as fuck. In Valorant, there's so many playstyles, you can do so many things. I don't know. I can't really compare that.
things being learned or maybe metas for a bit. I don't miss abilities at all from Valorant, and I would much rather play a game that relies more on
That's B-Hop.
skill than some ability crutch or ultimate. And Valorant is just really overwhelming. I was kind of used to it at one point, but going back to it now, it just seems like overkill and I just can't enjoy it. And for pro tournaments, like this is horrible to watch. What the fuck? CSGO is just simple.
No, I feel like it's fun. It's funny as fuck when you see like 3 smokes on the site. Like on pro matches. When I get broke a surf and community. Yeah, that's a thing you can't do on Valorant. There's no community server like that. Which is another thing that is I guess a negative and just but like CS just has a lot of more to do, but again, I don't know, it's the same game. Like Valve is super lazy, I feel like. Oh, like when we saw CS2 everyone got hyped because like this is basically what other what is it called? Other companies do every week. What CS did for CS2, it's literally nothing. It's just the UI update and a bunch of random shit. It's like, okay, tick updates is insane. I'll tell you, like that's fine. But like think of Epic Games or Riot Games. They change shit like this every other day almost. Like Riot changes every year and people say like mid-season, oh my god, this game is boring. It's the community what they get used to. It's not really the game's fault, I guess. Just Valve got not lazy. They just know that community doesn't want updates or wants updates, but it's like they don't expect updates.
To the point where it's good. Another thing, gunplay in Valorant is really bad.
What?
The recoil reset is much longer compared to CS. The
Bro, you're garbage.
other thing,
What?
gunplay in Valorant is really bad. The
First of all, crosshair placement. Holy shit, you're garbage. I'm kidding. But actually,
recoil reset is much longer
he's not like aiming down. You could do that in CS2.
compared
Have you played like Counter-Strike 1.6? It's like people from CS always played Counter-Strike 1.6, right? I tried Counter-Strike 1.6. The recoil is way worse than both games, right? How do you go from 1.6 to CS and you criticize Valorant? That's my thing.
to CS. There's randomized recoil patterns, and the bullets feel less impactful, which is funny because that's the exact
What? has he heard the sound of the gun?
Exact opposite thing I said in my original video. I also said that there were no tracers in Counter-Strike, which was kind of stupid because there is. They're just much harder to see than Valorant, but I kind of like that it's not so distracting. Also, the small things in CS matter. You can't not think team killing would at least be funny to add to Valorant.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Or vote kicking. Anyways, I think
Voting is not a thing we can do in Valorant. That does not make any sense.
I'm just gonna
Imagine you kick your fucking sentinel or something. You can't just do that. It doesn't make any sense.
lead more towards the game I play more, gameplay-wise.
Also, killing a crucial teammate is fucking up your whole like round. For example, like if a griefer wanted to like lose a round on purpose, he would just kill a sentinel or like a good duelist, and you just lose the game. In CS, you can just not do that. You know, that's why team killing is not a thing, I think.
And
Also, team killing, really? You really need that?
I can definitely see how some people would enjoy Valorant's gameplay, but it's just not for me. And it definitely can't be compared to CSGO.
Okay,
I know I talked
personal
about
opinion.
abilities for most of this, but that's the whole game. Of course they can't change it. And some people are going to enjoy it, but I don't. I'm also going to go ahead and talk
Right.
about theme because I feel like that's something that needs to be talked about.
Oh.
Obviously, we got
I like
Counter-Strike
CS theme
being
more.
somewhat of a gritty shooter, especially when the game first came out. Most skins they added looked like actual camouflage you'd see on guns. But even the skins now are not as bold as Valorant.
Bro, that's a good
They
skin
added
though.
look like actual camouflage you'd see on guns. But even the skins now
That's a fire skin, bro. How much is that? Can I search that? Do you know how much this is? This skin?
are not as bold as Valorant's. Valorant is definitely trying to appeal
I don't
for
like
the
Elder
more
Flames at all.
anime enjoyers. I'm not going to make a statement on which is better, but I just wanted to put this out there for some people to consider. Some people will play Counter-Strike for the more realistic feeling, while some
Yeah.
people will play Valorant for the more stylistic art style. I also think Valorant's style helps other players come to it that would never be interested in Counter-Strike, so I think that's fair. To wrap things up, I'm going to keep it a lot less neutral than I did in my original video, but hey, maybe you'll like it. But moral of the story, enjoy what you enjoy.
No, enjoy
on, I
CSGO
think-
and fuck.
Yeah, see, this is why I tell you, like, CS people, I watch on Pixel, right? I get it. But, like, holy shit, dude, turn it a bit down. Okay, you hate Valorant, but, like, be nice about it, man. What the fuck? Alright, that's about it.